You know it's a test run.
Well, yeah.
Like,
Or it's just all they could hack. I mean, they couldn't hack something bigger because they've got better firewalls.
Well, nobody's been arrested so far, but the FBI and Secret Service are involved. Good. I thought that was kind of a neat
thing. I feel safer now.
Right.
It's funny. They get into stuff all the time. I'm actually part of a group. I don't do any of the challenges I'm supposed to, but I'm learning how to hack. I actually just got a virus, the code for a virus, so I can code a virus now.
Oh, great.
But there's this group that I'm involved with, not very peripherally. I don't do anything I'm supposed to, but I'm too busy doing my own shit. But every week, like, they post what they've hacked and how, and they tell you how, and you get points and stuff for what you've done. You basically just go brag about it, and they test out your code to see if it works. And then they're like, oh yeah, you really did do this. That's awesome. So people are hacking shit all the time. Now, whether they do anything with it or not is not really the point. The point is just to get in. So they're not doing anything dangerous as far as I can tell. That's not the purpose.
Happy smile somewhere.
But someone's doing it for a bad reason. I'm obviously just trying to figure out how I can fuck over a bank and get rich from it. And if that were at all possible, it would have been done. Trust me. Not by me. Just, I mean, if anyone could really do any damage with your banking information, it would have happened by now.
Yeah, no, it's true. Very true.
There's really nothing to freak out about. Like, it sucks when your shit gets stolen, but nothing bad really could happen yet. Nobody's that good.
No. And anybody that is looking to use it for something else, so.
Yeah, but they can't. That's why they hack small towns. If you're a small town, fucking go to a big city and hire a big city computer guy to protect your shit.
Yeah, pretty simple.
That's the first thing I would do is hit small town stuff because they're simple folk.
I remember years ago this little town called Coldwater. It's in the still technically Southern Ontario, but northern part of Southern Ontario, I guess. This is up sort of north of Barrie.
See, you fucking people in Southern Ontario, I love that. You're just the center of the goddamn universe. Oh, it's in northern Southern Ontario. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I mean, it's a tall province. You know, it's a big province. You say Northern Ontario, the people think that means like fucking North Bay and Mattamy and shit. No, we're not that.
Northern Southern Ontario. Is that not up north? Yeah, it's in north-south.
It's north-southeast of there.
Fuck.
But yeah, there's this little town of Coldwater. For 25 years, that town always only had 1,100 people in it. It just sort of maintained that level of people. Very small, tight-knit little community.
That was until they got warm water, and then they were like, fuck this shit, this town's changed too much for us.
No, a bomb went off on the local Scotia Bank. Somebody blew up the fucking front of the Scotia Bank and robbed it.
In a town of 1,100 people?
In a town of 1,100 people.
And they didn't catch him?
Nope.
Can you identify the person who robbed this bank? Yeah, it was Dwayne.
Dwayne, yeah. The officer standing behind you? Him.
There's only 1,100 of us, man. I think I know who it was. We all graded together.
We were just hanging out for beers the other night. I thought he was joking.
I was wondering where you got all that money.
He never offers to buy drinks. It's very strange.
Fuck. Well, that's weird. Anyway, what were we? Oh, yeah.
So,
weird.
Yeah, it's a little interesting.
I would always hit small towns. You know, like, that's why you hit, if you got a bunch of counterfeit money, you don't go to stores. They got things for that. You go to fucking garage sales, buy something for 50 cents, pay with your counterfeit 20, walk away with your 1950 and change. You're still up 1950.
That's right. No bank will give you those fucking rates.
I'm not recommending that, obviously. That would be terrible. And I can't help you with your counterfeit money, but send me an email. I'll tell you what not to do with it. GwynethPaltrowsVagina@gmail.com. Tell you how to dispose of that shit legally.
That's right. Garage sales. We talked a little bit about this yesterday or the day before about Trump's impeachment.
Yeah, some good stuff going on.
So I have it listed down to basically two main points here. So basically, because like what Eric and I were sort of talking about was the fact that like you can't impeach a non-president. He's out of office. You can't impeach him while he's out of office. Well, you can.
Apparently.
Sort of. And that's what they're trying. So what it is the House impeachment manager has argued that Trump's campaign of misinformation to overturn the victory of President Joe Biden and his comments to supporters before the U.S. Capitol riot on January 6th amounted to incitement of insurrection.
Did you see the video they showed? It's pretty fucking damning.
Oh, well.
It's basically Trump saying exactly what they did before they did it. Yep. We're going to walk to Capitol Hill and there's going to be a guy with horns and the lady's going to get shot in the neck. No, he didn't say any of that.
He didn't quite go that far.
But it's basically like he said before they did it exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for his side.
Now, Trump's defense has argued that he cannot be convicted after leaving office, number one. And the second thing is that his words are protected as free speech.
I don't think inciting violence is protected.
But technically, he did not say to do anything violently. Technically, he didn't.
I think
it was all over it.
Doesn't
but
matter.
Technically, he didn't say take it by all means necessary by force.
I don't know how specific you have to be in America. I know in Canada you got to be stupid specific before the crown gets you on that stuff. But I don't know. I think America, especially people who are not happy with the 4 years of terror that this guy imposed on their goddamn country, there could be a real Trump-hating judge out there who just goes, yeah, it's all good. It's all fair game.
It's fine.
That's the bad thing about our justice system is really the judge has all the power, and if he says it goes, it goes. You can say, "Oh, you can't do this," but if the judge says you can, you can.
Yeah, there's not much. Yeah, there's nothing you can do at that point. So it was weird. So the proceedings today, they focused on the constitutionality of holding impeachment proceedings for a former president, with 4 hours of debate allocated to the issue.
Yeah. See, the problem is this is precedent setting. This kind of shit has never happened in history. So they don't have a lot of reference to go back on, and that's what lawyers depend on, right? It's all precedents.
That's right.
And there is no precedent for this kind of crazy fucking stupid shit. Because no one in 350 years has ever done something so stupid and fucking crazy. Just so you guys know, that's who you voted for. 350 years they couldn't come up with another fucking psychopath like this.
Well, the good news is hopefully we won't have to deal with another one for another 350 years. So,
in a perfect world.
Hopefully. So now that the majority has voted to proceed, the prosecution and defense will each have 16 hours to present their cases.
Ooh.
So they each get 16 hours to plead their side, and then they make the decision after that. 2
whole days. Wow.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably be 4 days, 8 hours each day.
That would be 2 days.
Yeah.
16 hours is 2 times 8.
Yeah, 16 hours each though.
Yeah. So it's 2 days per side.
Yeah, 2
days.
That's
not a lot of time to sum up 4 years of fucking crazy stupid shit.
No.
Because it's not like this all took place on one day and that's what they're going after him for. It's got to be a pattern, I would imagine, they're trying to establish.
See, I know
if not, then I should be down there helping them.
Right? I know the one thing that Trump's defense will be is quite simply, the fact that the Democrats have openly stated that there is absolutely zero voter fraud.
Yeah.
Was one of the things. There's zero voter fraud. No, we all know that is actually impossible in any election. There is always a 1% to 2% of not necessarily voter fraud, but the wrong things getting, like, dead people getting fucking votes and things like that. It happens in every election. It's just happens.
But that doesn't give
such
him
a-
right to do with what anything that he did it's still not justified by the Democrats said there was no voter fraud, and we know there's 2% voter fraud, so we decided to burn down the fucking city. I think you went kind of too far on that.
I am. I'm not here to argue that.
The Democrats falsified their numbers, so we shot this bitch in the throat. Oh, probably too extreme for most people there.
I thought that was amazing.
This whole thing is just fucking. I can't believe every American isn't just walking with their head down in shame. Not just for what Trump did, but for what everyone's doing because of what Trump did. Like, your whole country just looks like a bunch of fucking clowns. I hope you know that. God bless you. I love all of you. But your country looks stupid.
I love the fact that Trump's lawyers are saying that the impeachment article has to be dismissed because of a total lack of due process. Yeah, no. I don't think you get to say there is a complete lack of due process here.
They've been talking about it for 4 years.
Like, this is the second time. Like, this isn't
the rhetoric has been, like, since his first year in office, like, there will be people waiting with handcuffs when he gets out of office. Like, they've been saying that for the whole time he was in office. Back when he said that whole, I could walk down the street and shoot somebody. No, you can't. And you could get in trouble for saying that. That's inciting violence, idiot. You can't.
I'm betting that if Trump does not get impeached, if for whatever reason, if he doesn't get impeached, I bet you his next step will be to walk down dead center New York City and shoot a guy in the head on the news.
Oh, probably.
See, I will not get into trouble for this.
That's what his ultimate defense is going to be when they put him on the stand. But I'm Trump.
I'm the smartest man here. I'm smarter than every one of you.
Better than America. Yeah, it does. It's Trumperica now.
I know more words than you.
It's the United States of Trumperica. I changed it. I don't know why that's my Trump impersonation, which is awesome because it's not far off from my George Bush impersonation. Well, most Americans just sound like that in my head. I'm American. Where's my gun?
Here's my gun. Oh, man.
Oh,
speaking of, there is a guy in the States, a family in the States, where their house got robbed twice in, 3 weeks, I think, by armed, masked robbers.
Well,
break in, tie them up, hog tie them. The first time they got fucking robbed, they stole sort of a whole bunch of shit. Well, the second time when it just happened, this time the guy has like cameras set up in his house, and they have video footage of it.
All they stole was the cameras.
No, but this time all they stole was a safe key.
Okay.
But they don't know where the safe is, what the safe is, like what's in the safe, or anything else. That information is just nobody's talking about that.
So that just means they'll be back.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That's the thing that makes sense.
But the whole armed by masked people, that's not a thing anymore. So you can't even. They were wearing masks. Well, yeah, everybody fucking is.
I think the difference now is if their like eyes are kind of covered.
I've been telling people, like, it's not a good idea to actively conceal people's identities. Like, when they commit crimes, what are you going to do? I wasn't kidding.
He was wearing a blue mask. Great.
I think I was joking. Like, this shit's going to happen. The economy's worse than it's ever been. We're in Great Depression times. We just won't fucking admit it because and people are going to start robbing shit, and we're all in masks.
But yet, you know what's strange in the Toronto and the GTA here, house sales have gone up by 56% over last year.
Yeah, people are selling.
Well, sales, but yeah, I mean, it's just weird how the economy's gone down, but for some reason